It's been a while since I've done a video on my turtle tank, so I want to do a quick one here. Here you see all three of my three-striped mud turtles basking on the cypress log. It's Muddy in the front, Romeo, the little male, on the far left, and Fern next to him there. Fern and Muddy are females. And here again you see Fern on the bottom swimming along. Tank is 8 feet long, 3 feet wide, 17 inches high. The water depth is about 12 inches, and including the sump, there's about 200 gallons of water in the tank. Again, here's the cypress log basking area. I plucked that cypress out of the river not too long ago and created 2 caves. There's Romeo in the right side, the smaller cave. I'd like to give them a little separation. Turtles are not entirely sociable as mammals, so they like to be alone sometimes. Fern was badly injured. She was hit by a car. She's a rescue. Her skull and jaw were fractured. She still has neurological issues, and her mouth only opens about halfway. And I've got a number of videos up on YouTube regarding her recovery, how I handled her and fed her and took care of her. So you may want to look at some of those. They're kind of interesting. She's hungry, so she sees me in front of the tank, and she figures food is coming. That's the job of Fern there in the back, and some unidentified plant coming up out of the water there. Most of the plants in the tank are plastic. Plastic is great because it gives you good structure. Turtles can climb in it. A lot of guppies. These are all wild guppies from the creek behind the house. They multiply like crazy, so I've got to release them every now and then. There's Romeo again in the log. But they make the tank active and kind of fun. There's Muddy on the left. Muddy and Fern, the 2 females, don't really like each other very much, but they tolerate each other. Occasional biting, but for the most part they're civil. There's little Romeo again. He pretty much hides. He only comes out to eat or mate, or go up on the log to bask. Not as active as the girls. And Mopani wood is great. They scratch underneath it. Turtles love to scratch their shells, climb on it, hide behind it. There's a couple of catfish there and a ghost shrimp. I have a lot of ghost shrimp in the tank. I've got about 7 catfish left. That's all plastic back there, that green vegetation. All plastic again. There's a little ramp in front of the sandbox. Now the sandbox is critical if you have female turtles. Female turtles will lay eggs with or without a male present. So this sandbox is about 4 inches deep. Keep the sand slightly moist so it's diggable. I've got some vegetation there, plastic vegetation. They can get behind that if they are feeling shy and they want some shade, and they can bury their eggs back there. So really important. And those are artificial ferns above the sandbox. I used to have live ferns, and they didn't work out too well. They shed like crazy. Here's Fern again. He is hungry. Here's Muddy. So things are pretty much the same as they used to be. The turtle population has changed. Oh, that's the overflow there and return. That's the returning water from the sump underneath, and the overflow. There's one in each back corner. That agitation that you saw on the surface helps oxygenate the water, so that's really great. And that's pretty much it. Hello, Fern. Fern will say goodbye for me. And I'm going to try to get another video out probably in a month or 2 on the river. It'll be kind of spring-like probably by March or April, and there's a lot of nesting going on, the birds, alligators, turtles, and so a lot of activity on the river. I'll try to do a river video. So that's it for the tank. I hope you enjoyed it. There's a lot of other videos that give more detail on the technical information about the tank.